As lifeguards down at Bondi, we see life and death, in a lot of different situations.
It's pretty easy for your number to come up down here.
It's kind of taught me to be really positive towards life. Every day you kind of have to live it like it's your last. You never know when something could end up happening.
It was a pretty standard Saturday morning. Troy and Whippet were in the Rhino, just sort of patrolling backpackers in the south corner.
We were approached by some members of the public and a guy was sort of, I think there's someone in trouble down there. They got.
It was a really quiet day. You wouldn't think of anything really going to go wrong, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with one of the most major incidents you can get on the beach down here.
So what, you just started feeling a bit off in the water and swam in?
Yeah, I was feeling fine on the first lap, and then I started coming back and I thought, oh shit, what's going on?
So you've never had this problem before? Okay. And is it getting any worse? His name was Kurt. He was 54 years old and he was complaining of chest pain.
Rhino to Bondi Central. Can you call an ambulance for us? We've got a guy down here having a possible heart attack.
His arms had a bit of pain and he had pins and needles in his hands, so start ringing alarm bells.
Ambulance, please.
We've got the defib. Whip. Yeah, mate. Bring it down.
Swims laps the bay normally. He's come in, got chest pain sort of right in the middle, bit of tingling in the fingers. That's the most comfortable position for him. Really deep. Slow breathing.
Hey, Whip, can I just have those stats again? Who is he, what age?
We got an age?
54.
Yeah, Whip it to Nicola. It's slowly getting worse, so just tell the ambo to be ASAP.
Yep, Ambo's on the way, boys.
Slowly get you onto your back. What we're going to do is apply the defib machine. Does that feel there worse? Yep. And then do is put it, chuck it on. There we go.
The defib is a piece of equipment that shocks the heart back into a normal rhythm. The worst case scenario is we're going to have to zap this guy back to life.
Just try and relax there.
We're actually trained not to put the pads on straight away, but all the signs and symptoms were there. It was a really big chance that he was possibly going to have an arrest.
You feeling a bit better?
All I can really do is just keep him comfortable. Really hoping that ambulance will be coming down Bondi Road any time now.
Mate, have you got anyone you'd like to get us to contact at all?
I knew I had to make that phone call because if my husband was having a heart attack on the water's edge at Bondi, I'd want to know.
Hi, Michelle. This is Nicola Atherton from the Bondi Lifeguards. I've been given your number. I believe it's either could be your husband.
Yeah, he's down here at Bondi and he's being treated for a suspected heart attack. How do you call someone up and just ruin their day like that? I can't even remember what I really said, but I was just trying to break it to her as gently as I could.
Just seeing if someone could drop down another oxy just in case this ambo doesn't get down here in time. Yeah, copy.
It was quite nerve-wracking because 3 or 4 of us were just standing there just waiting, anticipating the worst was about to happen.
I'll go up and meet it.
He's in a lot of pain. He's obviously got a lot of chest pain. I feel a bit sorry for him, but the ambulance has just arrived now, so hopefully we can get him to the hospital pretty quick.
Then I see Yak's face, it's such a good feeling. To know someone that you're going to be working with, it sort of makes a big difference. You already have that relationship there.
I'm a paramedic, full-time paramedic, and I've been a lifeguard now for, 16 or 17 years.
Describe the pain for me. A cramp?
We got a towel or something, please?
Hi.
He's got central chest pain, he's short of breath, he's clammy, he doesn't look well.
Oh, God, I'm starting to go out.
Pardon?
Where's that?
Faint?
Was he breathing
Open
really
your
quick,
eyes.
guys, before? Was he breathing?
It's gone now.
We witnessed the arrest and it was just like, oh, shit.
If he stopped breathing and his heart stopped pumping, he's in cardiac arrest.
For help, analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
Get that on for me.
Yeah, come on.
He just passed out then.
Yeah.
His hands are going.
Wait, let's analyse.
Shock advised. Charging.
The red button.
Red button. Everyone clear?
Press shock 1 delivered. It is safe to touch the patient.
All right. Someone
Begin CPR now.
Someone get on the chest. Someone get on the chest.
Yeah, I'll get on.
Continue. Continue for 1 minute 45 seconds.
We get oxygen, please. Someone.
You've got this guy's life in your hands. It's like right there in front of you. You want to make sure that he goes home to his wife and kids.
Continue for 1 minute.
2.
His heart's not functioning and he's not breathing, so his body's got no sign of life.
Continue.
It's a strange feeling pushing into someone's chest. You know you have to push really hard and go fast, but it is scary. How you feeling, guys?
Yeah, switch up, please. 24, 25.
Yeah, I'll come in.
27.
Doing compressions is hard work. You get tired, so I took over from Troy after about 2 or 3 cycles.
The blue one, you can set the blue one up.
Continue. Continue for
You know, he went into this fit and it was terrible to witness because, you know, I hadn't seen that before.
Now, that's going to happen to the brain not receiving enough oxygen.
Kurt? Can you hear me? Kurt? Hello? Okay.
Stop for a sec.
Stop. Okay, buddy.
Doing good, mate.
He's breathing on his own. It's good.
Let me know if I keep going.
It's such a relief. I could see him breathing again.
Wipe his arm on that side for me.
Okay, you're all right.
Out of nowhere, bang, his eyes open. It was just like, oh, thank God.
All right, we've got a sharps here. How you going up there, Louise? Are you all right?
Yeah, he's good. He's breathing on his own.
Thanks, Harrison. Can you give me a bit of an update as to what's happening? Because I just want to keep the wife in the loop.
Yeah, mate, Ambo's here, working on him at the moment.
He was conscious and alert when he came to us. The ambulance was down here within 5 minutes, so there has been a really good response time and all precautions have been taken.
Mate, his wife's up there on the phone.
56.
You don't know where you'll be going?
Probably Vinny's, I'd say, from here, but I don't know for sure.
So I don't want you to panic or anything, and I will keep you updated along the way as best I can, okay?
High pressure.
Hi, mate, how you going? How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling? Have you still got pain in your chest? Yeah. Continue with that for a sec. Beautiful.
UCL if you need a brake box.
Yep.
And the BP was what?
150.
All right, let's see.
Where's the towel? I'll just hope you get a 12 there.
Once he went into arrest on the beach, a second ambulance has to be called, an IC paramedic, basically because they have a lot more skills and more drugs than what qualified ambulance officers have. So the story is the boys had the pads already on when we got here. He went into arrest.
When you
witnessed arrest.
Yeah.
1 shock straight up. Machine call for 1 shock straight up, followed by about 1.5 minutes CPR.
And then return to circulation.
And then return to circulation.
What time was that?
Oh, mate, we're talking 10 minutes ago. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go. Once he's stabilised, we need to get out of there ASAP. As lifeguards, they've done their bit. As paramedics, we've done our bit. The next step is for the doctors and nurses to probably do an angiogram, see what sort of blockages there are and whatever the scenario is. Okay, we good to go, guys?
Yep.
Just someone bring this left arm in for me, please, across. As I come in, beautiful. I mean, at the moment he's looking good, but it's a long trip to the hospital, so fingers crossed. Looking back on the situation, the boys have done a fantastic job. They've done everything they could with the training that they have.
It hits you like a ton of bricks when it happens. You're physically and emotionally drained.
This was the first time I've actually witnessed an arrest right in front of me. That wasn't fun. Shit. I think 54 is way too young to have a heart attack.
Right.
It makes you think yourself, you know, you should get regular checks and you know, how fit you really are. I feel like I'm having a heart attack myself. You can never prepare yourself for that, what just happened, you know? It's just the way things just unfold, you know, you're down here on a Sunday and you think it's a nice quiet day, and then the guy drops with a heart attack right there, you know? It's pretty full on.
Kurt's got into cardiac arrest. We've shocked him. We've got him back. He's talking to us. It doesn't mean he's out of the woods yet.
Even though Bondi can look really calm and peaceful, we know where all the danger spots are. As lifeguards, if someone's number does come up, it's up to us to try and make sure that they do go home at the end of the day. What about old mate with the hat on in post?
I'll just go. I'll go and tell him.
I remember looking out to sea and seeing a couple of fully clothed gentlemen in the rip, looking like they were about to get into a whole lot of trouble.
Copy, mate.
Go in. One of the guys was distinctively dressed. He looked like he was out of the Gangnam-style film clip. Full clothes, bleach blonde hair, had the sunnies on.
Go in.
I guess I wanted to teach them a lesson and show them how hard it really was to get in, and show them that they shouldn't swim with their clothes on. It's so dangerous. So everything seems to be going okay. It looks like I'm going to get these guys back to the sandbank, and then suddenly their friend jumps into the rip, and yeah, it sort of all starts to go pear-shaped. Wearing clothes when you go swimming is probably the worst thing that you can do. They just get full of water, really heavy, and you can't swim in them.
So now we've got both the boys out there.
You got to get on the board, you're in a rip. Lay on your stomach, don't sit up.
There's another guy to the left. And the club is coming out, so.
All right, you sweet?
People that come down here for the first time, even though they might not know it, they're playing the odds, and worst case scenario, they get into a lot of trouble. You gotta swim between the flags, all right?
It's first time. Actually, one of my friends is a bad swimmer, so maybe that's the reason, one of the reasons.
When I first got here, it was looking to be a super busy day. It was sunny, 28 degrees. And then about 12 o'clock, lunchtime, it all turned terrible. Full storm come over, raining, thunder, lightning, everything. I was just sitting there right on the south side of the flags, and then I seen clubbies sort of run down, about 4 of them. And a guy was sitting in the shore. He got picked up by a wave and landed pretty heavily on the sandbank, and his knee just popped out. Yeah, Max to H, mate.
Just got a male, 27, just dislocated kneecap.
Copy.
Just want to call Ambo first, definitely a knee blood.
Yeah, copy, mate. Tommy's doing the ambo call right now. So he's going to bring him up here, Tom.
Let's take Max to the tower.
Put a bit more comfortable. I just can't move that. Yeah, just that, all right?
I'm coming with you. Are you on holiday?
Slower, sorry. Robbie seemed like he was in a lot of pain. I asked him, mate, what's your pain out of 10? And he said 10. And every time we sort of jerked him in the slightest way, he was screaming.
Yeah, you in the water?
Yeah, he was in the water, and then Maxi just pulled him out with the aid of a few other people. He's been fully conscious.
Every time we moved him, he just screamed in pain. And I felt bad, but then you had to get him out of the storm.
You ever done this before? No. And when you tripped over, you didn't fall over in swallowing water or anything like that, did you? No. I can't do an X-ray here, but it is pretty obvious that your patella has gone sideways. You know, it's out of it.
I have dealt with dislocated knee before, but that was by far the worst one I've ever seen.
Is you just get a bit sleepy on that, and I'll straighten your leg out, and I'll just pop the patella back in.
Lifeguards are trained in senior first aid, but dislocations are considered a medical procedure, so we're not trained to do it.
It may hurt a little bit, a bit of discomfort, but after that, when the knee, the patella is back in, you feel significantly less pain, okay? So just try not to fight me either. I'll let you know when I'm gonna do it. So just keep relaxing, just keep big breath, few big deep breaths. Big deep breath through your mouth and out through your nose. Big breath, few big deep breaths.
I didn't really feel creeped out. I was into watching him do it. I was heaps excited to see how he was going to do it.
So just try not to fight me either. I'll let you know when I'm going to do it. So just keep relaxing, just keep big breath, few big deep breaths. Just slowly going to straighten your leg out.
Keep going, keep breathing.
I'm only doing it slow.
Keep breathing.
Deep breath.
In, out through your nose.
Just try and relax as much as you can then. There you go.
Hey, take that away, Robbie. Hello, boy. How's your knee feel? Better? So your patella's back in.
I was amazed at how quick Robbie's pain did go away. As soon as he put it back into place, you could just see it was like instant relief on his face.
It's never happened before. I think it's just the intensity of the wave kind of just hit me on an angle, so...
So what this will need is an X-ray. So the chance of fractures are very, very small, but they are possible.
After that, the paramedic gave him a splint just to sort of keep it comfortable. I guess he was a bit unlucky, but, you know, it could happen to anyone. It's just the way it landed and he was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Shock 1 delivered. Continue.
When anybody comes back to the tower after we've worked on them, you know, it gets quite emotional because, you know, 1 minute you're seeing them in probably the worst situation they could possibly be in, and next minute they walk through the door.
Hey, how you going?
G'day, how are you?
Good, good, how are you?
Are you the guys that saved my life?
I'm one of.
Hey, how are you?
Kurt. Whippet, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, Max?
Yeah, good, buddy.
Troy.
Hey, Troy. I remember you. I actually do remember you.
Nicola. Harrison.
Hey, Harrison. How are you? Kurt.
Whippet found you on the beach. And you kept saying I'm getting worse, I'm getting worse. We're like, this is not good.
Doctors have said basically if you hadn't wired me up like that, I wouldn't be here. Simple as that.
I mean, the good thing was when we got to you, you were conscious and you could give us your symptoms, and to get there and have the time and to be able to prepare for it makes a big difference for us.
Nicola had the worst job having to call your wife. I was like, oh my God, you poor thing.
I mean, at first I didn't know that Kurt had gone to Bondi that day. I thought he'd just gone to the pool, so I got a bit of a shock. And then I freaked out. I don't know how I sounded on the telephone, but every time you phoned me, it was right at the right time. I got the reassurance I needed all the way through.
Oh,
so
good.
It was really fantastic.
I just wanted you to be there for, you know, whatever the outcome was going to be. And, like, I knew that, you know, you had the best guys on the job, so...
Mate, you were just like SAS. It was like, it was amazing, you know? You're all, like, regimental and you knew what... You knew what,
Tell the council that we might get a pay rise.
What surgery did you...
Oh, they just put a balloon in it. Like, there's no stent or anything. They just had to go in and... Oh, it was amazing. When they hit the clot and just sucked it out, and as soon as... Because I was in so much pain, mate. It was like having a jackhammer, you know? And as soon as they sucked that out, instantly, it was like, oh, the pain's gone. It was like, wow, fantastic.
Where are you at now? Is everything okay? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, look, you know, the doctor, and he basically said, just stop eating shit.
You also said that if it hadn't been for you guys, Kurt's condition would be a lot worse, so he's had minimal damage to his heart, which has been really good.
I've come out of it like I'm the luckiest guy alive. I'm no doubt about it at the moment. That's good. As you guys and everyone else, you know. So.
It's good. It makes us, you know, it's what makes our job worthwhile. What happened to Kurt drums home how precious life is. Thanks for coming down to see us, because it means a lot to us to be able to see the people that we get back.
Yeah. I really appreciate it. You know, really, really appreciate it.